My name is Ruth, and I want to talk to you today about sequencing for yoga teachers. So maybe you've done a 200-hour teacher training, maybe they gave you a skeleton sequence, but you want to create your own classes and you don't know how. Well, I can help you. I've been teaching yoga for 11 years and I've taught thousands of classes. I've led trainings. I have led day retreats and workshops, and I've trained myself thousands of hours. So what I love the most is really peeling back the curtain and seeing how we create these beautiful classes. So I was thinking about last night, what makes a really good yoga class. And one kind of might feel obvious thing is to lead your class from simple to complex. So you wouldn't start a class in handstand or headstand, or maybe you would, as long as you kind of can back it up if you have a good reason to, or feel like your students are ready for that. But mostly we want to start in a still place and then move from simple to complex, and then really warm up the spine in all the directions it moves. So forward, flexion, extension back, twist side to side, and side bend. And bonus points, and really additionally, really great to get the shoulders moving and the hips. And then if you're sequencing a class, which one way I love to sequence is around a focus, like this morning, my class was a back bending class, or you can do a twist class or a balance class. So there's a real focus. And then another option is to sequence around a peak pose. So one, usually it's more of a challenging, robust posture, and then plan from there. It's nice to kind of choose a pose and then work backwards, really look at that pose and that anatomically what's happening, and then figure out from there what you want to do, what the body needs, balance and open. And in vinyasa yoga, which is the style of yoga I teach and I was trained in, the vinyasa krama lineage, the Krishnamacharya lineage, it's all about placing our body in a particular way on purpose, so that the pose before is prep for the pose right now, which will prep you for the next pose. And that means maybe either neutralizing or balancing or preparing. So vinyasa means to place a special way. That special way is with our attention, with our presence. Another way you could create classes is by thinking about what your students might need. For example, if your students are mostly people who work at a desk during the day, and maybe their hips are tight and they're rounded forward a lot, and their shoulders and their chest is kind of tight. So what might they need? You know, like some real good front body opening, chest opening, frontal hip openings. And when we open the front, we also want to find balance and strength through the back. Or you could use a prompt like, what would it look like to not be on your hands at all for the entire class? How would you even do that? Well, you could do forearms or fists or hold blocks, or just not use your hands. So these are things I love to think about and geek out on and really dial in. And I'm leading a teacher training at the Asheville Yoga Center on April 19th. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, April 19th, 21st, and it's called Creative Theming and Sequencing. So it's all about this sequencing and then adding in a spiritual theme, which is a real art. And it's something I've trained in a lot and really practiced. So I have a lot to share. So if you're interested, I'd love to have you please reach out. And I hope you found this brief video informative. You can always say hi to me on Instagram. My handle is Ruthless2Ts. And I hope to see you in class sometime soon.